Hello and welcome in the third lesson, our course. Today we are going to talk in details about Neo's two wallets, Neo GUI and Neo CLI. We will learn how to connect to the testnet, mainnet, and how to manage our addresses and send transactions. Both wallets are written in C#, which means that to launch it, we need to have the .NET Framework runtime installed. You run Neo GUI only on Windows. Neo CLI uses .NET Core. To run Neo CLI, you need to install .NET Core Runtime. You can do this not only on Windows, but also on Linux and Mac. Let's install everything you need to run Neo GUI and Neo CLI. To do this, go to the site provided in the description, download .NET Framework Runtime and .NET Core Runtime. Here we download it, and now let's install it. We accept the license agreement and wait for the end of the installation. Installation has completed. Close the window and now download the .NET Core Runtime. Client downloaded. Now run and install it. Installation is completed. Now let's download the Neo GUI, and as I said, download the archive and unpack it. We run Neo GUI exe file. We can see that it started. Now the client is connected to the mainnet. Synchronization of the mainnet will take several hours or maybe even days. This process can be accelerated. Moving to the next site, sync.ngd.network. Here you can download a state copy of the blockchain. Choose the mainnet and click download. We are waiting for the archive to download. Download and unpack its contents to the root of the directory. After this, run the Neo GUI exe. See that the synchronization process went much faster. We can wait for the end, but we will not do it as we want to connect to the test network. Let's switch for the test network. For this, we will switch to neomywish.io. Click on the link, you can find it in the instruction. Here we will find links to the file. There, you can copy the contents of the first two files and replace the Neo GUI directories. Here we open config.json. And replace its contents. And we will do the same with the protocol.json file. Open protocol.json and replace the contents, then save and close. Delete the file that remained from the mainnet and run the Neo GUI again. And wait for the synchronization to start. It may take few minutes to complete or even an hour, but this is faster than the mainnet. Synchronization completed. To switch back to the mainnet, you need to replace the contents and protocol.json to what is presented in protocol mainnet.json and config mainnet.json. You see how we can change the contents back, but we will not save because we want our client to be connected to the testnet. Let's create a new wallet file. To do this, click Wallet, New Wallet Database. We come up with a name for the wallet and password. We see that our new address appears on the list. Our address now has a zero balance, Neo and Gas. What is Neo and Gas? There are two system currencies in the blockchain Neo. Neo is just your cryptocurrency. Gas, in addition to being used as a cryptocurrency, is also used as a fuel for transaction fees. If you are familiar with Ethereum, then you probably know that there is just one coin, ETH or Ether. Ethers is used to pay for outgoing transactions. In Neo, it's a separate coin. In testnet, there are services that give you test money. Such services are called Fuset. You just need to enter your address and you will be credited with a certain amount of cryptocurrency for free. Let's try this together. To do this, let's copy our address. Go again to neo.mywish.io. Enter the address in the field and ask for test resources. Let's wait a little. Here we see that we received 1000 gas. In the same way, 1000 Neo can be requested. We see that our address is gone. We can't get it back. To do this, let's open the previously created wallet. Open wallet database. Let's create a new address. To do this, right-click in the table with the addresses, then create new address. Added a new address with a zero balance. We can export our address to another wallet. To do this, right-click on the address and select View Private Key. Here you can see our address. It's public key and private key in two formats. To have full access to the address, to be able to make transactions on behalf of this address, we need private key. Let's copy the WIF, close the window, and delete our address to import it again. Now right click and select import. Import from WIF. And wait until the synchronization is completed. We can add an existing address from another client, for example. For this, we need to know its WIF. Let's now transfer from one address to another. To do this, open transaction, transfer, As you can see, the neo transferring has been completed and gas has not been spent. The fact is that the first 10 gas transactions are always free. If a transaction costs less than 10 gas, then the transaction will be completely free. If a transaction costs, for example, 500 gas, then only 490 will be removed. After completing the transaction, you can see the TXID. The transaction hash is unique and it can be used to uniquely identify a transaction. A feature of the blockchain Neo is that having Neo on the account, you will receive gas for free. To get gas, you need to go to Advanced Neo Gas Claim and click Claim All. Your account will be credited with the amount shown in the available. The amount depends on how many Neo coins you have in your account and how much time has passed since the last withdrawal. You can see the list of coins you have at all addresses that have been added to your wallet in the Assets section. You can view the history of your transactions in the Transaction History section. Neo CLI introduction. Now let's get acquainted with the console Neo wallet. Neo CLI. Neo CLI uses .NET Core. To run it, you need to install .NET Core Runtime. This can be done not only on Windows but also on Linux and Mac. Here the sequence of actions is the same as the Neo GUI. Download, unpack, run by default. The wallet will connect to the mainnet. In order to connect it to the testnet, you need to do the same sequence of operations as for Neo GUI. After installation, we wait until synchronization is over. Then opening the console can call help for all commands by typing the operation help. Let's now create a new wallet. To do this, enter the create wallet command and the name of our wallet and abc.json. Then we will be asked to enter a password. Think up a password. Re-enter it. They showed us our address and our public key. We can display a list of our addresses in the wallet. For this, we see the command list address. Now we see our address that we have just created. Now let's close the wallet and open the Neo GUI we created earlier. It already has the font and ready to be used. For this, enter the open wallet command. The name of the wallet and the password. to view the blockchain sync state, enter the show states command. We can see that the wallet has not synchronized yet. Let's wait for it to synchronize. To exit show state, press enter and enter a new command. Let's now see the list of addresses in our wallet. There are 2 addresses and a list of assets that we have: 1000 gas and 1000 NEO. ID is the currency identification number. Let's transfer the funds from one address to another. To do this, we enter the send command. Enter the address of the NEO on it and the address we want to transfer to. Then we enter the amount and press enter. Now we type the password from our wallet. We get the hash of the transfer transaction. To export the wallet key, enter the export key command and the address key which we want to export. Write the password again and get a private key in WEF format. After that, we can import the key either into another wallet or use it in the NEO CLI. To do this, we use the import key command and the private key. We see that the address and its public key were imported. Let's display a list of addresses in our wallet using the list address command. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you again on our next lesson.